Richo, I'm going to get you cracking straight away. I have some nice extra firm tofu here. Now, I want you to chop it nice and small into little cubes. You knew I was going to have a bit of that.
Well, you love giving me the tofu straight up to slice. You like
Yes, I do.
handing it over to me so I can feel the pain and suffering of chopping up this tofu.
Now, a few tips here. I want a nice hot wok when we begin. So one thing the way you want to spend your money is on a good wok, right? You need a blender in your kitchen, you need a good wok, and you need a good chef's knife. That's our tips, isn't it?
I agree. And if you happen to have a good chef in the kitchen as well who can help you, even better.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's better off buying one really good thing rather than a multiple.
100% agree there. So I've just got about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to put a little bit of sesame oil there as well, about 1 teaspoon. Not too much because it's pretty potent, but it does give things a nice little flavouring there. Now, I want to make a stir fry because I love Asian cooking for a reason as well. Okinawa is one of the blue zones. These guys pretty much predominantly have 80% plant-based diet. Now, the great thing about that is they'll tend to eat more fibre, antioxidants as well. And I think that's why a lot of them are living till over 100 years old, because we're certainly not doing as well, are we?
I don't think I'm going to get to that. I'll probably try and get close, but I'll get to that one maybe. You never know. You know,
You never know, do you?
In my later years, I'll be ringing you up for some vegetarian eating advice.
I think we'll be friends until the end, won't we?
I think so.
So I've got some ginger and garlic here. Now, this is my ginger fried greens. Now, you can just have the greens and have that as a side, but of course, I want to bring in a bit of protein.
Straight in?
Just straight in you go. And that's why I've added some tofu. You can use tempeh or you can use any type of meat as well. The thing with stir frying is just make sure it's a size that's going to get kissed by all the heat, because you don't want to overload the wok and then parts of it aren't cooked there. So I'm just going to do the tofu first, just to get a bit of heat through it, because those greens don't need hardly any time at all. And you know what? That's a great thing, because they only just need a little bit of time, because the more we heat them, they lose a bit more of the nutrition there. And I want to pretty much just flash fry them away. Bit of chili. If you don't like chili, you don't have to have that. So I have some broccolini there, as well as some pak choy and some bok choy. And again, just chop it up into little pieces, because I do think as well, if people don't like stir fries, and with Asian greens, sometimes people get a bit intimidated about them, just cut them up nice and small, as you would kale, spinach, any of those sort of things, and it becomes a lot easier to not only cook, but to eat as well.
And Rosie, if you're intimidated by broccoli, just chop up into little pieces. You won't be intimidated
anymore.
anymore.
Chop it up into little pieces.
I like that.
That's it. And I love that you've kept this lovely little hard bit there as well, because that is beautiful, full of fibre. And when we cut it up and we put it in a stir fry, it's delicious. It's amazing what a wok will do to things. I don't like Brussels sprouts, but if you stir fry them, I love them.
Gotcha.
So it's fantastic, isn't it?
Now, on the point of overloading the wok, they do say if you overload the wok, it won't wok anymore.
I've not heard that one before. That is the first time. And it's I'll never forget it.
You don't feel very well now.
I don't feel very well.
Now, with the bok choy, I've just torn it like this. Is that what you want, like that?
That is absolutely perfect. Now, you can have it smaller if you want to as well, but that is just great. Just adding a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. And I have some soy sauce just over there as well. Yep. So we'll add this one here.
And probably the thing when you're doing a stir fry is try and have everything ready to go before you start stir frying.
Organisation is key, I think, with the wok. Make sure it's all lined up so that everything can go in at the same time. Now, I'm going to add some lovely soy sauce here. Now, there's no gluten in this either, so soy sauce is just fantastic, and it's traditionally used, but I absolutely love it. I'll dip anything in soy sauce, even if I don't like it, and I will start loving it. It's the best thing ever. So a little bit of that. Some water will naturally come out of this beautiful Asian green as well. So we'll use every little last bit of it, just stir frying that. And I do have some seeds here. So I have some sunflower seeds and some pepitas, because this is my chance to add some extra good fats in there as well. I absolutely love toasting up some nuts as well. They'll soak up the soy sauce, so in we go with them, as well as some of those.
Nice.
So this won't need long at all. If you do want to steam things a bit as well, you can put the lid on, but we just need to be patient and wait for the wok to work.
Not long at all.
Just like that, turn the heat off. On we go.
I can't believe how fast this was. It was just
know.
like a minute and a half and boom, it's ready to go.
I know. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's so good if you are a busy worker, but you still want to make sure that you eat well and nourish yourself. Have a bit of that tofu.
And you know what? If you make a little bit extra, you can always pop it into the fridge, cool it down, and then have it for lunch tomorrow. Sneak it to lunch, give it a little ding.
Bit of leftovers. I mean, the tofu is great because it soaks any flavour you want to add to it up. But I can taste that ginger running through.
You know what? It's a really simple dish. You could add more things to it, but you don't need to. You know, if you've got things in the fridge that you want to get rid of and use up, but that is perfect just the way it is. Really delicious and a great way to use a wok.